Hey YouTuber, this your boy G coming back to you from the 432, and in this video we're going to continue reviewing the Saiyan saga by going over the unexpected turn of events that happens shortly after Goku passes away. Because remember, Raditz reveals that his other two Saiyan comrades who are far much stronger than him will be arriving on Earth in 1 year. And Goku asks Krillin to take care of Gohan for him while he's away, or at least until they wish him back to life with the 7 Dragon Balls. But little did they all know that Piccolo already had a plan in the works. So really quick, if you haven't seen Dragon Ball Z, go ahead and stop or keep watching because there will be spoilers in this information. In last week's video, we left off with Goku peacefully dying after his noble sacrifice that ultimately led to Raditz's defeat. But strangely enough, his body starts to disappear, leaving everyone in confusion until we are shown that Kami, Earth's guardian, took Goku into the other world himself and asked King Yama permission to keep his physical body so that he may travel on to Snake Way and receive training from none other than King Kai. Which was so cool because even in death, there was a new journey for Goku to begin. Leaving his friends on Earth dealing with the aftermath, while somewhere in the distant galaxy on what appears to be a remote planet, we get our very first glimpse at both Nappa and Vegeta, the two other Saiyans Raditz warned us about just before he died. They really did hear every single word that Piccolo said about the Dragon Balls, which caught Vegeta's interest, so both Saiyans agreed to head for Earth and seek out these Dragon Balls so they can wish for immortality and continue fighting on forever. Sorry, Raditz. So while the two space pirates head for Earth, we come to find out that Piccolo wants to train Gohan himself because he strongly believes that he is Earth's best chance at defeating the Saiyans, since he witnessed firsthand just how much power this kid really has. He just needs to learn how to control it. And folks, I just want to say, this right here is great storytelling because Piccolo and his father King Piccolo both tried killing Goku in Dragon Ball. So no one in a million years would have ever thought that Gohan, son of Goku, would be taken under the wing of Piccolo, son of King Piccolo, the Demon King Goku defeated in Dragon Ball. Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen, just beautiful. Leaving the Dragon Ball gang with some big news to break to Chi-Chi, which Krillin would have to do but never does because he chokes and causes Chi-Chi to head for Master Roshi's herself to find out what the hell is going on. But first we see Yajirobe make a surprise visit to inform Krillin that he, Tien, and Yamcha are to report to Korin Tower for special training. So at this point everybody is getting some sort of training to prepare for the Saiyans. And just before Yajirobe leaves, he also tells them not to wish Goku back to life until the Saiyans actually arrive. But shortly after Yajirobe leaves, we are immediately filled with fear and anxiety because here comes Chi-Chi about to freeze hell over. Only Master Roshi wasted no time and fills her in about everything despite her reaction because right now they need all hands on deck if they want to stand a chance against the Saiyans. So with Piccolo putting all his faith into Gohan, he first has him experience the cold wilderness all on his own, where he eventually sees just how hard and dangerous the world really is, even when it's not being invaded by an evil space pirate. And speaking of evil space pirate, the other two Saiyans are seen flying at full speed towards planet Earth, but Vegeta suggested they make a quick pit stop on planet Arlia, where they allowed themselves to become prisoners, just so they can have fun and let loose for a bit before getting back on the road, which was pretty sinister when you really think about it, because Nappa and Vegeta literally acted a fool until they got bored and killed whoever they could before destroying the entire planet itself, setting the tone for what these Saiyans are actually capable of doing. While back on Earth, Piccolo is secretly beginning to show empathy towards poor little Gohan, before experiencing firsthand just how destructive a Saiyan transformation can be once they look at the full moon, which absolutely stuns Piccolo and causes him to blow up the moon himself and remove Gohan's tail. Where we then see him care for his student once more by giving him a sword and his first uniform that looks very similar to Goku's, only Piccolo leaves his symbol instead of Master Roshi's symbol. Piccolo might be a little hard on Gohan, but deep down he's slowly growing feelings for this kid. Only it's not going to change the fact that Gohan still has a long way to go. So Piccolo says his farewell and officially leaves Gohan to rely on himself for the next 6 months. Which was probably the best thing to do for Gohan, that way he can figure himself out while Piccolo goes off and does some training of his own. Where over at Korin Tower, aka Kami's Lookout, we see the remaining Z fighters training together with Mr. Popo, before ultimately entering Kami's Pendulum Room where their actual special training takes place. While in Otherworld, we see Goku fall off Snake Way and literally watch him make a deal with 2 demons named Gaz and Mez, which was low-key kind of creepy because now that I'm older, I now realize what the hell that little race was all about. Big Supernatural fan, by the way. But once Goku left Hell, he unfortunately found himself at the very beginning of Snake Way once again. Something that Gaz and Mez should have mentioned to Goku before he left. But shortly after Goku gets back on track, he thinks he makes it to King Kai's, but instead visits the seductive Princess Snake, who tries to get the best of him but soon realizes that Goku isn't just her average Joe. So after a while, he starts to notice that he's not where he's supposed to be and demands to leave, only the Snake Princess doesn't agree, which led Goku to spring into action and handle the situation himself the best way he knew how. Bye! Where we then see him finally arrive on King Kai's planet after his long adventurous journey traveling down Snake Way, quickly feeling the intense gravitational pull the tiny planet had on him, before meeting the characters Bubbles, Gregory, and King Kai himself, who each give Goku a training phase that he must get through first before beginning the real training. So while Goku desperately works his way through the first couple phases, back on Earth we see Gohan trying his best to get back home to his mother Chi-Chi. Only he encounters a few life-changing experiences along the way which made him realize just how easy and selfish his life was compared to all those who wish they were in his shoes. A beautiful moment, ladies and gentlemen. Gohan had the chance to go back home to his mom, a home-cooked meal, and a nice warm bed, but refuses to do so, which is exactly what Piccolo was hoping his pupil would do. Amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Everything seems to be going in the right direction, because now Piccolo decides to train Gohan full-time for the remainder of the year, where he actually pushes Gohan so hard that it even caused him to transform into a great ape once again. We're back on King Kai's planet. We see Goku learn about his ancient race that ultimately inspires him to complete his training with King Kai. I'm gonna end part 4 of the Saiyan Saga review here because part 5 will be focusing on the arrival of the Saiyans and where exactly everyone is at after 1 year of training. But for the meantime, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you're new to this channel, you can hit like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned for the next video. Until then, peace, love, and hair grease, my friends. This is your boy G. I'm out.